I literally just woke up, bro. I've been sick all day. I've had a really bad ass migraine, and I don't even know why. Well, actually, I do know why. So, last night, I had a shot of Hennessy. Had a shot of liquor last night. Why am I getting, like, do I have a hangover? Did I have a hangover or something from just one shot of liquor? Now, this is a really good segue into my next point. You really have to take care of your health. You really have to be mindful of what you're consuming and what you're doing throughout your life. Because your lifestyle, your decisions can really affect your results as far as muscle goes. Not only just muscle, but your life, like everything. Sometimes life is going to throw curveballs at you. Sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen. But throughout this journey, throughout this life, you must obtain the skill of stoicism. Being stoic about everything that happens to you. Because there's going to be several, if not a lot of ups and downs in this life that you have no control over. You're going to have negative points in your life, negative times in your life. You're going to have times where you don't feel like doing anything. You don't feel like going to the gym. You don't feel like eating. There's been so many times where, especially when I was skinny, I did not feel like eating. I didn't feel like, tracking my calories or whatever. But you got to remember what your goal at the end of the day is. You got to remember the goal that you have. And a lot of times in life, we are often trying to be this certain person or be this certain way just to impress people. It's like you are putting on this false persona about yourself. And something I've realized is that that's something that I've kind of been doing. I'm supposed to be living this Christ-like life and having strong morals, strong values, and just being firm in where I stand in this world and why I exist and why I am here. But lately, I started going down the path of degeneracy or being a degenerate, doing things that a Christ-like man wouldn't do. Drinking, like going out, partying, drinking, getting on these dating apps and meeting up with people who are not wife-like quality. As crazy as that might sound, it is what it is, but doing things I really shouldn't be doing. And I'm be honest. And I know that the rest of you, you probably feel the same exact way as I feel about what I'm about to say. You want to attract a loving, feminine woman. Someone who is compassionate, someone who understands you, and someone who supports you throughout your journey, through thick and thin. No matter what you're going through, and accepts you for who you are. So that means forget about all this hairline shit, all this facial structure shit, all this, I gotta be X foot tall, this type of shit. Because when the right person comes into your life, they're gonna accept you for even, for your flaws that you have. That's something that No, I'm not going to say that on camera. No, I'm not going to say that. But the right person is going to accept you for who you are. That person's going to see things in you that you can't even see in yourself, like spiritually. It's going to be spiritual things that she sees in you, and she feels attracted by that. So I'm not cutting that out. You see my frustration, right? Okay, cool. So I lost my train of thought. See? Now, so the right person's going to love you for who you are. And I know there's people, the self-improvement gurus and all that. They say that's a fairy tale and nobody's really going to love, want to be there for you. But if you got to alter who you are just to impress somebody, or just, if you got to change who you are at all, then that's probably not the right person you want around you anyway. It's just plain and simple like that. And so not only do you want someone who accepts you for the human being that you are, but also you want a meaningful relationship. A meaningful relationship. And somehow, some way, somewhere along the lines, it seems like this generation has thrown that away, or tried to throw that away. Tried to throw away meaningful relationships. The need to connect with another human being and be there for someone. And have a true, genuine connection. It's like this generation really prioritizes going out and having a really fun time with someone you're never going to see again. You want to have a great time, not a good time, not a long time. We've been prioritizing that. And I've been guilty of this myself. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking about there's nothing wrong with being more attractive to more women. But you really want to know what you want. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you want to attract your future wife, there are certain qualities or certain things about yourself that you have to change. A lot of things, us men, we struggle with lust. I struggle with lust sometimes too. Lust is one thing that you are always going to struggle with, no matter what. But it's all about directing that lust into the right, channeling it in the correct way, So like when you feel lustful, instead of going out to the club and sleeping with multiple women and stuff like that, or, and trying to do that, be promiscuous, it's a bit better to try to be lustful with your partner. You know what I'm saying? Because lust in itself isn't necessarily a bad thing. Lust is only bad when it causes destruction. It causes you to act out of character. But giving, like lust, as in love, really being aroused and attracted to your spouse, your wife, your girlfriend, that in itself really isn't a bad thing. And a lot of people are afraid of, I don't even know if I can say that word, I don't even know if I can say that, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. Because, yeah, I don't even know if I can say it, but what people are afraid, like men be afraid of intimacy. There we go. Yeah, I'll say that. Intimacy. Or you can't do it multiple times per day, or it's not all about that. But that's a very big part of it. Like, don't get me wrong, that's like a huge part of relationships. You know what I'm saying? The sex. I said it. That's it. You know what? I said it. Plenty of people say it. That's a big part of it. It's very important. And so it's important that you don't try to hide that as a man, you know, or be ashamed of it, you know, ashamed of something that's natural, something that you naturally desire, you know what I'm saying? It's really about the way you channel that energy. So instead of, like, when you have that energy, instead of, you know, being really or being pushy or whatever, you can channel that energy. You can use it in a way where you just to get to know someone. You can genuinely, because you can transmute that energy throughout your entire body and use it for other things. So you can transmute that energy and use it to actually get to know a person. You know, be interested in what is this person all about? What can I get to know about this person instead of the other way? And I realized that because I've been in a toxic situation. I was in a situation ship or whatever, and that really made it to where I almost don't even want to get back in a long-term relationship or anything serious because I don't have time to be heartbroken. But when it comes to these things, you kind of just gotta, you know, it's a risk, and you kind of gotta be willing to take the risk. And, you know, in order to live an extravagant life or get any reward out of life, you have to suffer. You have to fucking suffer. You have to face risks. A lot of men are cowards, are pussies. They won't take any risk. They won't get out of their comfort zone. They won't go and approach that girl. They see a nice, attractive woman that they would love to talk to, but they won't even go approach her. They're afraid she's going to reject them. Okay, so what? You better make sure that she rejects you and you don't reject yourself. A lot of men, that is what you do. You reject yourself. Anxiety social anxiety is a thing. So I'm not going to hate on that. But a lot of people really need to develop their masculinity. And that used to be me. I used to be that guy. I didn't have any masculinity. I was not that masculinity is something you have or you don't have. It's more of something like a person, like who you are, basically. And I know everybody's gonna say, yeah, you can't try to act masculine. You can't act masculine. It's something you be. Or I do believe that you can grow and you can change who you are. You can change. You can go from being a feminine little pencil neck nerd, idiot, or whatever, socially awkward guy, to a charismatic, disciplined, directionful version of yourself, driven, purpose-driven version of yourself. You can do that. That's possible. You know what I'm saying? And that's what anybody gonna ask, am I good? Somebody gonna say, bless you. I ain't cutting it out. But that's what a lot of men need to work on. You know what I'm saying? And I think as I move forward through this life, I'm starting to realize that maybe that is one of my callings, you know what I'm saying? To give men something to live for. Give them a reason to be here on this earth. Because it is hard, brother. It's really not easy. Life is hard as a man. I'm gonna be honest about that. Life is hard as a man, but it's all about what you make of it, how you make it. Like what it's all about what you make of it. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I'm not gonna get on here and say that going to the gym or, you know, building an aesthetic physique will change your entire life, or it's gonna, you know, magically make you turn into a masculine guy. But what I will say about it is that it's not the gym or the physique. It's the mindset that you develop while you're on that journey. It's the mindset of wanting to come back and get better, improve. It's kind of like a video game. You want to beat your high score. If I'm able to go to the gym tonight, which hopefully I am, I'm doing a push workout and I'm flat benching 60-pound dumbbells for my chest. Hopefully I can hit 10 reps on all 3 sets, and then I get to move up to 65 next week. That is my goal, to at least do better than I did last time. And that should always be your goal, to make progress. So what this is going to do, what fitness will do for you, is it'll instill this mindset of progress and discipline into your mind. And then you're going to become a more well-rounded man. And if you do it the right way, it will make life easier for you. It'll make life better for you. You'll be even more attractive to women, your future wife, and you'll just be a more respected man. You know, when you get in shape, you'll be way more respected. You're going to be able to fill up a t-shirt, which is going to feel really nice. You'll be really confident in yourself walking around every single day. And, you know, when you have a handshake, when you give a handshake with a man, you know what I'm saying, a nice firm handshake, you're going to feel like a real man. And as men, we really want to feel like men. We want to feel strong, powerful. We want to feel like we're on top of the world. And the gym can definitely do that for you. Get you stronger, building muscle, and doing all that. And it can be really hard to get started. It can be hard to get into it. You know, it's not easy. But, however, there's a way to make it easier. To invest in a coach that will drastically speed up your progress, that will give you all types of feedback and things that you probably didn't realize or know from someone who's low battery, from someone who's literally done it before. You know what I'm saying? Damn, look at that boss out. Somebody who's done what you want to do, that's like a very great way to achieve the results out of life that you want to achieve. So if you are interested in that, I'm going to leave a link down below so you can apply to my one-on-one coaching program. I'll make you a custom workout routine, a meal plan, and hold you accountable, and make sure you get extraordinary results in your journey in 3 months or 90 days or less. It's all it takes, my brother. But yeah, since it's getting pretty hot in here, I'm about to go head to the gym. So yeah, but if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. My name's Raheem, the GOAT. And like always, never give up. Your younger self is rooting for you. Peace.